Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the charts. The opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Brent Rooker, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a strike in there. Whoa. Got him swinging.
Batting second, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. That's through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Luis Morales. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. McNeil gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, JT Realmuto.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of it.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Here is Bryce Harper. Harper went deep in his most recent game. Right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Whoa.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
This one in the air. Harper gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, center fielder Lawrence Butler.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Crawford giving chase. Can't get to this one. And that's a 1-out single. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. No score here in the second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
So I gotta take a high and a no talent having here today gone tomorrow type dude been doing this over.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Schwarber with a homer in his last game.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
That's a ball.
That one almost got him. High fly ball out to center field. 2 away.
Batting 6th, right
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strike.
New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fights it off, he'll see another. Top of the third, no score.
Ball, high.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Garcia settles under it. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1. Yes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The Athletics with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The A's looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one missed. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. In the air, left side. Soderstrom on his way over, brings it in. And there's one down. Rips one to right. And there are two down. Here's JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Realmuto, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there, it's got a chance. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Up the middle, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And that is out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Crawford should have this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now. The tag.
He's safe.
See.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That smash towards center. Out number 2.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And midway in the fourth, it's the Phillies 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, Jeff McNeil stands in.
You know, these Athletics looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ground ball to Bohm. Slinging it to first in time.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
This one in the air, center field. Stop. Has a beat on it. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to short, Wilson. Throws to first in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soderstrom gets under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. Popped out to left his first time. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knee.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo.
So digging in, Rooker.
Right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Phillies baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Justin Crawford.
Chain off the hook. Go to work, make the cook. Just be great, keep them shook.
Oh!
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Jay.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one. So that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
This one in the air right field. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. They get it in quickly, so it'll be nobody out with runners at the corners.
First baseman, Harper.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Tyler Ferguson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado getting loose as well. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Kyle Schwarber.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Butler under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Morales departs, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Oh!
Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Spacing out, then took the lions out. The rap game a giant, bring shot to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhyme's gonna blow, I'm prepared to eat. The stars telling. I'm in tune. That's the duck, that's a high tune. Fitter playing cruising.
Ball, outside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to first. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Phillies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Towards first. Steps on the bag for one. To second.
No, he's
Tag
safe.
safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. So now with one away and a man at second, Jeff McNeil digs in now. Up the middle, Leon slings to first in time.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
That one misses. Ball one. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Phillies baseball. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Pedro Leon.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom under this one. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're up 2-0. At Citizens Bank Park, leading off, Max Muncy.
Ball, low.
To the right side, stop. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Brent Rooker.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One now. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 1-2. Swings through him for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Kurtz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out.
You're out.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-0. And
No,
another ball.
that's a ball.
Way high there. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Foul ball. Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Man at second. Pulls that one foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Rooker moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Duran looking to reach double-digit saves on the year. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tap foul at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run at the plate.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Butler stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Phils trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
He's up to triple digits with that save, 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. But you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Dancing your heart away.